How's it going, guys? So today I want to be talking about Wentz and how everyone just kind of thinks like he's this terrible quarterback when really he's really not that bad at all. And I'm just going to show you some examples between him and Patrick Mahomes, because a lot of people say like he's very aggressive and like makes bad decisions, but in my opinion, Mahomes, Stafford, Rodgers, and many more make just as many mistakes as Wentz does, if not some of them way more. So we're just going to go through some of these things and kind of look it over. So here's the first one.
Shovel pass.
So that's just a shovel pass. I mean, not the cleanest. You know, obviously, those are usually pretty successful. That one you could probably put on Wentz. But for the most part, most of these that you'll see in this video are in the fourth quarter. So this is the most famous one that a lot of people like to rip them about last year. And this, in theory, is actually a good play. It's actually a pretty good play. It's smart on Wentz, whether he did intentionally or not. Because if he takes the safety here, you see there's only a minute 26. The Tennessee Titans would have got the ball back, and they would have got the 2 points. And then the game's pretty much over already. There would have been no overtime, nothing like that. So, in reality, this is probably the best case scenario, besides a completion, obviously. The next one, on the other hand, I think is more, you'll see. This is the other one. This is the overtime one. So that one could be a little overthrown. Triple coverage, underthrown, but you kind of expect your wide receivers in this situation to go up for the ball or try to make some kind of play, but he just really didn't have the receivers this year. I mean, he hasn't really had any good receivers in the last couple of years. So this one could, I'll put this one on Wentz. It should have been thrown a little harder, but you trust your guy in those situations.
Another fake. Wentz rolling out, setting up to go deep, gonna float one deep down the field for Pittman.
See, that one was on Pittman. That's all Pittman. That has nothing to do with Wentz. Pittman didn't even really try to go for that ball. He just was like, oh, well, I'm just gonna sit here and, like,
down the
look
field
at this. He's not even really...
Pittman.
He should have had that. That's on Pittman. That's all
One
Pittman.
deep down the field for Pittman.
He's just not that good yet. He may get better, but if this is your number one guy, you're gonna struggle throwing the ball. I'm just saying.
And it is intercepted by Winfield. Over the back comes Winfield with room to run.
Pittman should have been able to read that ball in the air better and faded into it.
Wentz, three-man rush, still pressured, rolls out, stands in, airing it out, going deep towards the end zone.
Look, that's a Hail Mary. That doesn't really count. All of these, really, I think even this Pittman one.
Up across the 30,
and he's third quarter. Right. So most of them, though, I believe, are like fourth quarter overtime deals.
Three-man
so this
rush,
is a Hail
still
Mary.
Pressured,
This
rolls
a Hail Mary doesn't count. This is just like, well, let's see what happens.
Intercepted. Pierre Desir.
So that's a game situational throw.
Pressure tip, and it's intercepted.
That's just a great defensive play. In all reality, that's just a really good defensive play.
Let's get the turnover with Devin McCourty. Wentz with the mistake. Did Collins get a hand on it? He did.
Again, he tried to squeeze it in a little bit. Give you that, but that's more of a defensive play. This one I can't really see, but that one was just a bad throw if I remember correctly. Now, the next one I'm going to show you is this one, Mahomes. Now watch Mahomes. Look, same thing Wentz did. The same exact thing Wentz did in the end zone.
Here's the 10th play.
No look pass. So that's what happens when you do a no look pass. And he probably had a little heat on it. The receiver probably wasn't expecting the ball to come to him. because he wasn't even looking at him. I know he gets away with those no-look passes a lot, and they look really nice, but that was a no-look pass. That was, the receiver probably wasn't expecting the ball.
Will they get the rush on him? Rolling out, looking for options.
There's another one, just throwing it up, overthrown it. There was no reason, like, he had no pressure, he just threw it. He overthrew him. It happens. This is what I'm saying. No quarterback is perfect.
This is a different story. 3rd and 9.
There's another one. Not looking. All the pressure. Just, I'm going to trust my guy. Same thing Wentz does. I'm just going to trust my guy. He should be there. I believe in him to make the catch. And that's what happens sometimes. I'm not saying either guy is bad or whatever. I believe both these guys are elite talents. I just think Wentz gets a lot of hate that's not deserved. That one's on Tyreek Hill, obviously. Like, there's no excuse for that one. That one's completely Tyreek Hill.
Intercepted. Micah Hyde's going to take it to the end zone. Off the hands of Tyreek Hill and into the hands of Micah Hyde for a Buffalo touchdown.
And that happens, that one, great defensive play. That one I can't really put on the quarterback either.
Inside the 10. Mahomes.
Another one, Tyreek should have had that one. So there's 3 there, Those 3 were good plays, just ended up bad.
The former Chief Kendall Fuller in the right spot. Cross. Baseball. Mahomes lost it.
See, this is another one. Same thing Wentz has done many times, Matthew Stafford has done. You panic, you throw the ball, and you're like just trying to get it out of there. Just trying to get it in completion, and it comes out bad.
Mahomes steps up, doesn't throw initially. Buying time, throws, trying to force it in.
That's another forced throw. It's just another forced throw that he shouldn't have done, but he believed in his guy, to catch the ball. It happens to every quarterback. It's just, like, I don't get why Wentz gets so much hate when literally Mahomes doing the same exact stuff that Wentz was doing.
3rd and goal. Mahomes wanted to
There's
take
another
off.
one.
Now
Look
he
at that, a
jumps
jump
and
pass.
throws, batted up into the air, and it's intercepted.
That's on Mahomes. He threw that ball way too hard, did a silly jump pass. I don't know, maybe he couldn't see, but that's on
Picked
Mahomes.
off. Julian Love comes up with the interception.
You just threw it into a pile of people, and that's pretty much it. Like, I mean, I could go and show you some other videos with, like, Matthew Stafford. Matthew Stafford threw, 4 pick sixes in one game. Like, there's a bunch of other quarterbacks that we consider elite or, like, top, of the grade, and they don't get nearly as much hate as Wentz does, and I think it's very unnecessary. I think he's going to the Commanders this year. He's going to do a lot better. He's going to actually have a really good receiver. He's going to have a really good defense around him. He's going to have some other playmakers. I think Wentz could have a really good year. I mean, technically, if you look at his stats, he's been like a top 10 quarterback his whole career, even with all of his downs. I don't see where all the hate comes from, and I just wanted to make this video real quick just to kind of show you guys a comparison between who we consider like the greatest right now and Wentz. Alright, thank you for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. Leave your comments and stuff down below. I'll see you next time.